everyone, and welcome to the Imperia Online live stream. I am Vicky, and it's time for some news. Today we will talk about the newest of the newest news that happened in the realms of Imperia Online. We have New Village. The terrains on which the players develop their mighty empires have been redrawn, remastered, and now look more epic than ever. Neutral cities are now growing in strength the more we attack them. No one is safe anymore. Barbarians are now at our gates. What are we to expect from the Horde? Has the time of our doom come? Ivan Atanasov is here with me to explain the new vision, the new neutral city's outrageous behavior, and what the barbarians have cooked for us. Very nice to have you here again, Ivan.
Nice to be here, always.
Yay! So today we're going to, of course, have a look at the new look of our village, and we are going to discuss the changes here with Ivan. So just switch to, if we can just show the screen that Ivan has prepared for us, which is of course an inside screen of the game. So Imperia Online's village has a new vision. Rivers, cliffs, different buildings, locations, everything makes a little more sense now, and everything looks a little more natural. How did the idea about the new vision came?
Well, first it's not. I don't know why we call it village, since it's our capital.
It's a big and
big,
mighty city.
big, mighty city, and yeah, we have new vision. It's a natural way to grow a product.
And evolve.
Yeah, evolve. Our game is 9 years old already, so we renew our vision from time to time, and this is the right time to make new pictures and make the game more appealing and
Well, so
beautiful.
how did the idea about this current look came, however? Why did we decide to have cliffs and
Well,
this type of terrain?
we wanted to make the terrain more natural looking, not flat village, and some beautiful cities like well, if I say Turnovo, probably not most of our viewers will not know what I'm talking about, but let's think about some beautiful town in Central Europe. Do you know one that is on levels? They look better. At present, I cannot think of one exactly, but
Well, there are a lot of towns like this in Italy, for example.
yeah, Brescia, for example, they have a beautiful fortress in the upper hills in the town, and when you go there and look at in the old ruins of, it's not exactly ruins. The fortress there is quite safe and preserved, so it's.
Well, okay, I'm just going to ask you something else then. Why rearranging the village? Why are the military buildings on this high cliff, for example? So soldiers who have broken the wartime law could be executed immediately by throwing themselves off the cliff?
No, this is the test for the soldiers. Anyone who can climb the cliff became a soldier. We wanted to make the city more beautiful, but in the same time we didn't want to change the arrangement of the building so much, so to confuse our old players.
So that nobody is feeling lost, but still has some kind of movement.
We thought about total rearranging the buildings, but we decided not to do it because it will be frustrating for our players who already know that the military buildings are put in this part of the screen, so they will look for them in this part of the screen. So that's why we choose to put them on the hill. In the same way, we keep them separate together, so it's easy to navigate them, because in a game it's not important only to look good, but to be easy to navigate. So
Yes,
we
of
try
course.
to keep the arrangement of the building we have already, which is something that we choose to do
Yeah, so
in the
it's
past because it's
this
convenient this way.
this way it's more user friendly. Everything is divided into sectors, let's say. And
More or less, yes.
yes, okay then. Well, let's have a look at the provinces, and in the meantime, give me your opinion on different details uh, on the provinces and the way they look.
Okay, let's go to the provinces. We changed the terrain of the provinces too, so it now represents better the specific of this terrain. For example, this one is mountain. I
Yeah,
believe it's only mountain. Yes, so we have big rocks around
the
the
village.
village. Yes, this is village.
This
This
time
time
it's a village.
it's a village, and in the same time, you just can decide with one look what is this type of terrain. So the next province you can say without checking that it's a mountain with forest.
Yes, of course.
And my favorite is of course the more fertile lands. This is the plain terrain with no bonuses. No no terrain bonuses. They have bonuses as
No
well as
specifics, let's say,
yeah. Let's say not.
about it.
It looks the more cleaned one. Let's
Yeah,
say this,
a good way to put it.
but this way you can see very easily what the type of terrain is, and this is the fertile one. It looks for me this is my favorite. I like it the most because of these farms here, farm fields here, and you will see that we moved the farm in the villages here
Yes,
instead
it
of
has been rearranged to
yes,
make more sense, I
it's
guess.
rearranged a bit, but we choose to make this small inconvenience for our players just to keep the village coherent. So it's now it's logical.
Yeah, very nice way to put it. Is this the maximum zoom out?
Yes, this is the maximum zoom out.
Okay. So that I just wanted to make sure that we're
Wait,
seeing everything.
yeah, no, it's not everything because our screen is not the biggest one, but it's only the edges we are missing. So
Yes.
it's almost everything.
Very, very beautiful fields
Yes,
and gardens.
I like this terrain most. And we rearranged the position of the farm and no, the woodcutter I believe was on the same position more or less. So no, it's here in
In
the
the
capital,
capital.
and in the provinces it's more close to the forest because the
Yes.
forest is here, always here we have the forest, and always here we have the fertile lands and farm farm fields.
Very, very nice. It's, well, one thing that we can certainly say for sure since yesterday when we launched this version is that people are loving it. They're loving the new look, and of course we posted some screenshots on Facebook, on our blog, and so on, and everyone just fell in love with the way they look. So good job, not only to our game designers
No,
but to
it's
our artists as well.
it's of course our artists are here to blame for this beautiful look.
Yeah.
Actually, it's their job and their skills here. It has nothing to do with us game designers. We just we are just happy with their works, and that this way they increase the pleasure of our gamers.
Very, very nice. Okay, well, let's do something different now. How about we register in a new realm and see how it goes with the village step by step?
Okay, let's see how a registration for the new village looks like. Uh,
Yeah, this is a very good opportunity to show how easy it is.
Yes, if we have new players that didn't register so far, they will see that registration is very easy. We don't have any unnecessary steps. We just want you to make a new username. Let's say I will be Ivan the what? What did I? Okay,
Well, there is just in the
Ivan.
meantime something else I should.
Invalid username. Okay, we don't use spaces. My mistake here.
Yeah.
Now it's
Okay, wait a
okay.
second. I have
Ivan
something
Grozny is
to.
taken. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to think of something more. Well, no, it isn't taken. It says available.
Uh,
It says available.
are you sure?
Yeah,
No.
available.
Available names are Ivan
Oh.
Grozny 2014, but I don't like 2014 is old school.
Old school. Well, it's
2015
so much this year.
is much better because
yeah.
the new year is coming.
Yeah.
Here I have a password. Let's say this 6 characters. I need to have a password with 6 character. Okay, it's okay. Now I will say email at. Okay, I cannot say it. At mail.bg. Let's say.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's all. You need to play the game.
Okay.
Remember
just a second
password.
before we start with this.
Okay.
I have to ask you about the buildings because we talked a lot about how the new terrain looks, but are our buildings getting a new visual update as well? This is something I've been hearing around our headquarters.
Yes, of course. We are working on each building separately to increase the level of details and make it much more beautiful. And we will do this for all the sets of buildings. But it will take time. I'm not sure how
Yeah,
is the
of course,
progress with the other.
I'm not hoping for any kind of deadlines here, just so that we can say to our viewers that we are getting even nicer look for our buildings.
Constantly increasing, working with it and
Yeah.
decent improving. Yes.
Very much so. Okay, well, now that we have a brand new account, let's see how our village, which we saw developed, is starting from
Let's move it to
scratch
the Zoom.
almost.
Yeah, we start with the tutorial, of course. Where we are greeted with my strange name here. This fellow old wise man
Yes,
will teach me how to be a good emperor. Here we start with the
just
building a lumber mill.
Follow the arrows, which. Okay.
Oh yeah, when you start the terrain under the your city is always the same. It's so-called neutral terrain. You have everything that you need here. Actually, you don't have specific bonuses, so we ensure that it's equal start for everyone. Yes,
and so on.
The different terrains are only on our other towns that we will conquer later.
Okay, so we follow the arrows as usual.
Yeah, it's better also to read the text, the instructions. So, but even if you miss them, you will know what to do because it's constructing the lumber mill. So we will build this. Come on. Come on. Internet.
Our lumber mill is not feeling that.
Probably they bring it from
He's not a huge
far away.
Workaholic right now. Okay.
Let's see where the lumber mill appeared.
There it appeared.
No, those are the houses. Here is the lumber mill with all those cut trees.
That's a very nice touch to it.
Absolutely, you can see easily where it is. Here. we have the reward for this because we are very good. The population allocated in the lumber mill. Here is the instruction to put some people to work because the lumber mill by itself doesn't
Yeah.
produce anything.
Wood doesn't cut itself.
We we
This is
allocate
the best
some
we can do right now.
peasants. We have we have 4,000
Idle
and something
population.
idle population, and 550 of them are located to work. They will start paying taxes for this, and we will take the reward for being wise rulers. Build stone quarry. Okay, then our next step is to assure we have also stone quarry and iron mill. Iron mine, no, not iron mill.
Well, iron
It's-
mill
it's
sounds
a
like
new-
a very effective building.
Yes, take the rewards, and now let's see where those two buildings appear. They appear, of course, in the quarries, stone quarry and iron mine.
Do you think, by the way, that there is some kind of a story behind those two knights there, those two warriors that are standing down
You
there?
mean the two guys
The
guarding
guards,
the Imperial Road?
Do you think they have names, for example?
I'm
I think
qui-
we should name them.
I'm quite sure they have names, but it's I should ask our screenwriters. They, they will tell me.
I think
what
now
is
that
it?
before they can say anything, we should name them, and it will remain like this.
It's a good
forever.
opportunity to do it. I'm not sure if our viewers know for whom we are talking about, but it's the two big statues in the lower left corner of the screen, under the hill where
What are
the
they
truth.
guarding?
They're guarding the secret passage to the town.
Empire. Yeah, to the capital.
Okay, let's.
Well, it's not very
for-
secret though.
Now,
However,
now we will build fortress to.
it's pretty much
to
go
g-
here, take this capital.
It's a trap.
Welcome.
It's a trap. Don't
Okay,
worry.
that's better. The fact
Yeah,
is,
and
oh,
so-
now we said it's a trap. Come on, it was a bad kept secret. Now we said it's a trap. This
Of
is
course,
so.
it's a. It's a
Okay, so
trapped way.
those two guards, Ivan and Christo,
Yeah. Ivan
are
Christ.
are making sure that you know it's the secret gateway there, and that you know it's a trap. So yeah, very good job.
Now, let me just add that we have fortress now that will
Yes.
protect us. It will shoot from a range.
Yes, because
And,
Ivan and Christo, our guards, aren't going to protect us.
No, we're not. We are not reliable. We will rely on our troops more. Now we will need to build university. Of course, you will see that I can finish these buildings very fast because
Instantly.
because they're in the low level. Now here is the university. Very. I wish I was.
Very cute.
I studied in such university. Yeah, it looks much more cozy than mine university. And military university. Okay, I don't want to go to military university, but I will
Well,
build one for our troops.
I just want to mention again that those buildings that everyone is used to will get new looks as well.
Of course.
So they are very beautiful as they are, but I'm seeing what our artists did with the terrain. I'm very excited to see what they're going to come up with for the new look of the buildings,
You will be pleasantly surprised.
as usual.
Yes, of course. Now we need to research some military
Disciplines.
disciplines here, so we can train our archers. Now, take the rewards. I studied one and learned three
Of course.
in one shot. It's a good way to progress in the game. Now, I have
Our-
a message introducing our message system, which is in the upper left corner. Game Master. Game Master is telling something to us.
Yes. I
Yeah.
hope he's not spamming us. Oh, 15 diamonds as a reward. Okay, more spammers like this, please.
Okay, and now this is
This
the
is the
step.
first time someone is spamming us and giving us actually giving us stuff instead of wanting our bank accounts.
Of course, I like this step here because this is the step where we prove that we are people,
Not bots.
not bots. Okay, no place for bots here. So we need to write the number that is pointed by the arrow.
And we're being
Okay,
rewarded.
we are rewarded. On each step we will be rewarded. Now we need to set some taxes. We will move happy taxes. These are some taxes that make people happy.
Yeah, because they aren't too high, and
yeah.
at the same time they kind of work for us as well, as we are the evil government that takes their money.
Okay,
Okay.
I was rewarded to look outside. Build archery barracks. Now we will build our first barracks. It will be archery barracks. So now we will see how they will appear on the hue, and we will finish it
Yes.
to not lose too much time. Hire and train 50 archers. 50 archers should be sufficient. I like this.
Yeah, the wider, broader view.
Absolutely, because I like to see my whole province and enjoy the new art.
Of course. It gives a very nice perspective of things now that
Yes,
it isn't flat.
Despite yes, that was one of the big effects here. Only one spy will be enough, sufficient for the beginning of the game, but later on you will need more spies. Just advice to the players
Yeah,
who
don't
didn't play the
settle
game.
with one spy.
Yeah, but I believe our experienced players know the game tactics much better than me. Even they will surprise me. I'm sure they will beat me in
Well,
the game.
they kept surprising me and Mitko throughout the whole World Cup. So yeah.
This is the daily reward you can take from the temple. Here is the temple. It's very beautiful.
I just want to mention that our team here in the studio keeps laughing, and they aren't going unnoticed. Just so that we are clear.
I believe they are laughing at us.
I'm not so sure what they're laughing at, but
Okay. Here is another question that aim to teach me how to look at the numbers and see my points
pretty
are
much learning,
34.
teaching us the interface.
Yes, this is the main reason for the tutorial. So
Well, yeah, that was a pretty straightforward explanation of what the tutorial is.
okay, now they want to teach me how to move my. Okay, what did I wrong?
I think you
How
are a
much
bot.
wood do you need to build a lumber mill? Okay,
Oh,
I
that's a
didn't read the
different
text. Yes, of course. Let me see how much I need. 84. Okay,
Oh,
84 is
that's a
much
pretty
different.
cheap lumber mill.
Where is
Players
the guy?
who are used to higher levels in the game know that at some point you just start seeing huge numbers.
Infantry barracks. I will start reading the text after all, not relying only on the pointing arrows, because
Yeah, sometimes this
so-
happens.
sometimes looking only on the pictures is not enough. But more or less, it's quite easy to understand what you need to do here, even for me. Okay, take the reward, and I need to build siege workshop so I can
For each viewer that hasn't gone through the tutorial or hasn't gone through it lately, just make sure that you're all looking at what we are doing right now, and we are going to, of course, go through the whole tutorial and everyone can remember.
Yeah, now I'm mobilizing my army here. It's an easy button to mobilize all. So now I will go outside the world to make my first attack.
Yay! Well, before we do this, I just want to mention that the new way the village looks is just fabulous. I have said it several times, and the buildings are looking very, very nice, and they are set very intuitively right now.
Yeah, and let me show you now how I'm sending first my spies to check out what is the level of the city and what is the army that will meet me there if I attack.
Your
Okay.
spies, I just want to say something. Your spies are very nice. You should reward them with some pies. I just came up with this.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good verb. So we will
People are face
verse.
palming
Yeah.
here.
Uh, now, there is something new. You see, these are independent cities,
Yes.
independent towns. You can go and attack. And right now, this is independent town that is on level 1. It has only 40 defenders. But if I hit them too much, they
Oh
will
yeah,
grow up.
this is something we're going to talk about in a bit. Well, I think actually we can talk about it right now.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's a good point to.
Yeah, good time.
Okay, I don't have a general yet.
Yeah, but you can still do the fortress siege. Well, okay, give us a bit of information on this new system. What the independent cities have changed in their gameplay. Let's
Well,
say.
now the independent cities will grow with you. Actually, they will not grow by itself. They will grow if you attack them.
Yeah. So depending on
Yeah,
the player's aggression.
if you attack an independent city several times, it will grow up a level.
Mm-hmm.
It will make this way we will be sure that you will have always worthy opponents to attack, and probably there will be some interesting tactics and strategies around this new mechanic, and
Of course.
probably you will want to say make the city big and strong before you conquer it, and I believe our players will come up with many other ways to benefit from this new feature. And I just want to say that the independent cities that are outside your reach, not outside your protection area, will grow up with every attack. They will count all the attacks, not only yours attacks. It's not an instant. It's a living
Yeah.
world, so all the opponents around
Each
will.
interaction
Yes,
is
it doesn't
making a
matter who
difference.
attacks them. They just count the number of attacks they receive before they grow up, and this is a
So,
new interesting mechanic. We believe that it will be.
is there any kind of a formula that we are using for the independent cities growth?
Yes.
Of course, don't
let's
go
say-
into numbers,
Yeah,
let's
no, no,
say,
no.
but,
There is no. Only the main principle
Yeah,
is
exactly.
that the number of attack increases with the levels. So let's say you will be able to push up one town, first level town to second level, just for 5 attacks, for example. The numbers are not set in stone, so they can change. And but from the second to the third level, you will need more attacks. So let's say 10 before they go, and so on and so on. With the bigger the level, the more attack they will need to move further.
Yeah, well, so can we attack the independent city that
Yes, we
were going
attacked it. We will go there after. Actually, our attack already
Oh,
finished
we
while
were very
while we
good.
were talking because the distance was quite close.
Yeah.
So we can see only our
Can
military
we-
report.
Yeah, can we see the way it has grown after our attack now?
I believe it didn't grow just for one attack, but
Okay.
and let me see. I will check it for you for sure.
In the
Let's step
meantime,
outside of the tutorial here.
while you have a look at the independent city that we are
Mhm.
attacking, I just want to mention that if any of you has an issue with the way the village is loading for your empire so far, since yesterday, let's say, we just want to make clear that it is currently being improved. We are working on it, and very, very soon the performance is going to be way improved. So
Back on
don't worry
track.
about, yeah, back on track. Don't worry about slow loading. It's going to be fixed very, very soon. So how are we doing here?
Well, I checked the village is not grown up yet.
The
I
independent
believe
city?
the independent city, yes.
Yeah.
I believe it will need about 5 attacks to do it. We can do them. They're quite fast. But let's finish tutorial first.
Yeah, of course.
Now I built my castle palace.
Yes, it's very, very beautiful the way everything is ordered around the rivers. We all know, of course, that when you build a village, a city, a town, and so on, at least this is the way it has been done for very, very many centuries. People are
Yeah.
trying to build them around rivers, and it's very beautiful to see so many water flowing here.
Yeah, I know a lot of people will like the river, and everyone likes rivers and water. And now I need to check my emperor, who is 35 years old. And here is the emperor with his family tree. It's not new feature, of course. It's what we have already. Now
Yes, the great people.
34.
35, I think you said.
35. He looks younger. He looks younger, definitely. I'm still trying to,
You
to write
still
34.
You
For
have
some reason.
decided he's 34 years old,
Yes.
and that's it.
Yeah.
And I liked the suggestion of the browser, which gave you a number of 5 digits or something.
This was great. I believe our empire will cut our heads if we tell him that he's so old. Okay.
Yeah, he's hiding
Meanwhile,
it.
while we are talking, I'm trying to finish all the steps in the tutorial. So.
Okay, while we are looking at the global map yet, a quick question, if I can slip it into our conversation.
Yes.
What can you tell us about events?
What kind of events you mean? The global events?
Yes, of course, don't go into
Yes, at this
details.
point,
But
it's enough to know that we are planning to have such events. It will be a surprise for our players, and I would say that only that the barbarians will be very involved in this process. The amount of gold looted with the supply. Okay, we looted some gold with the supply. And with the attack. Okay. Oh, let me see what the number will be suggested by the browser.
it didn't this time, unfortunately.
No, it likes only the emperor. Okay, take the reward. I believe I'm almost finished the 30 steps of 33. Pick up a skill for the emperor. Now let's go to the more roleplay part of our game. Our emperor.
We have to choose what he is good
Yes.
in at.
Because he will be always in the capital, I will choose something defensive instead of something offensive for him. But it's only my choice. Everyone can choose whatever he wants, she or whatever.
Yeah, well,
And now
the tutorial now is showing us that we can upgrade buildings as well. You notice that now it required 1 diamond for the instant.
because the building time was
completion.
bigger,
Yes.
so it takes longer to build big buildings, and you cannot just finish them instantly
Yes, of
for
course.
no price. Fill the garrison of the fortress. Okay, let's garrison our military forces. Come on.
This is something that I
This
just
is the problem
mentioned.
that you
Yeah,
talked about.
we
Yeah,
just talked about this, the slow loading that we have been experiencing, which is worked on at the moment, and we are going to have it fixed very, very soon.
I'm sure we will fix it
Yeah, so
fast enough.
don't worry if it happens to you too. As you can see, we are not immune as well. And there we go.
Now here is the navigation menu of the. I can move them one by one, or I can use this button to move them all.
And yes, we are very, very rich.
Yeah, and we will
We'll activate beginner's
activate them.
protection.
Yes, this is very important step for everyone who is new in the game. So he or she will have 1 week calm to
Save
learn,
time.
save time to learn the game and explore
Yeah,
by their
mainly
own
at their
basic.
own terms.
Yeah.
Mainly, of course, the economic part of it, because it's very much about development at the beginning, the development of your holding. I just want to go back to the topic of independent cities, because they are very the change made to them is very, very key.
Yeah.
Basically, a moment will come when the independent city will become so strong you won't be able to attack it. Is it possible? How strong can they become?
Well, they're becoming stronger, but you became stronger too, because so it will be probably not so.
Not impossible to.
No, it's possible to have around you independent cities that are stronger than you, because you're not the only player. I will try to
Yeah,
rise
you
the level
already
of this
mentioned
one
it.
meanwhile.
Let's
And
see how we do.
how it will happen. Yeah, if it will do with 5 attacks, for example.
Okay.
And let's see.
Also,
The main reason for this new feature actually is to ensure that we have worthy opponents and challenges for our players all the time.
even when they are not fighting other players.
Yes, not to make independent cities stronger by to
Of
stronger
course.
than them, but to make them worthy opponents and interesting goals to attack. That. Okay, let's see.
We are going
did.
to.
Okay, it's still.
We're going to keep on attacking it, I
Yes,
guess.
we will harass them.
Yes.
Let me
We're
check.
going to gank them.
And check if I can build some more army. So I'm sure that
That we
I will
won't
not
fail.
stay without army. Actually, this village is fairly unprotected. So I believe it was 5. I'm not sure about the exact numbers, because they were changed with balancing reasons, of course. So, but it's, if I count right, it's my 4th attack against them, and I will see what happened. Military, I believe I didn't.
Okay, very, very soon we should see a result if we
I
have
hope so.
done everything correctly.
I hope so. This is the reason we are doing this
I just want
repetitive
to-
actions.
I just want to point out something that you are doing. You're not assigning every type of military unit one by one, but you are using the all button.
See, now the village is
Yeah, we
level
did it.
2nd, and we have 150 as a total number of defenders instead of 40. Now
Yes.
I will be more cautious of attacking it
Yes.
anymore, and I will not try to push it to level 3.
Yes, it's a very, very key change, and I'm very glad that we succeeded in showing it to our viewers real time. Um, okay, well, something else, now that we have finished the tutorial, something else that we started talking about were the barbarian events.
Yes, let's see if we
You
have
said
some barbarians
yeah, you
around.
said
So
you cannot give out a lot of information about this, but nonetheless, we all know that there are three kinds of barbarians. What exactly are they? Can you give us some background on the barbarians?
let me check if we have some barbarians around us first, so I can show them and search. Come on.
Let's see if we are going to find ourselves a barbarian camp. There is one, I think.
Let me see which one. Here is one. And see here
Okay.
here how they look. First, for anyone who doesn't know, they try to be around interesting places. Now they are close to a rich field of coffee.
Yeah,
They like coffee. These are Brazilian type of barbarians.
everything is Brazilian currently.
Yes, this is in
Well, Brazil took over the world in a way, so
yeah. The type of barbarian are color coded by their
flag.
flag. So these are conquerors type. If you go on mouse over, you will see also the type.
Yeah, so those are conquerors, and we have two more types.
Yeah, we have three types: conquerors, destroyers, and slave. Uh, I'm not sure. Slave drivers.
Let's say, yeah.
Slave dealers. Okay. So the type of barbarians determine what type of army they have,
Hmm.
and eventually what type of attacks they will do against you.
Of course. Well, and you. Can we attack those? And if we attack this barbarian camp, are we going to be able to take advantage of the coffee that they are?
No, we will be able
Guarding.
to build a colony there, and so as long as these barbarians are here, no one can occupy the square with the coffee.
Yeah, the special resource.
Yes, with the special resource. So no one can build around right next to barbarians. So
It's
if
an
you want
exclusive
to,
zone, in a way, because of the barbarians.
yes, of course, and
Well,
if you want to build a colony or another province or something, you need to destroy the barbarians first. I'm not able to do this with those barbarians exactly, because they are 2,800 strong
military units, let's say, because currently
yes.
we're not sure yet what they have.
Actually, I can spy on them.
Of course, you
I don't
can.
have a spy. My
You-
spy is in the
Well, I
the
think you
village
cannot
view.
spy on them currently.
Yeah, it's not hard to spy on barbarians. They're not so well protected from spying, but they're hard to attack because of their numbers. And
Well,
Okay.
okay, I think we should warn our players who haven't seen the barbarian camps yet. However, I'm sure most of them have seen them, because the barbarian camps are in the game for some time now. But it's a very possible that you're going to see a barbarian camp right next to your village, right next to your holding.
actually, it's you will have one in your exclusive
Yeah.
zone. This is the exclusive zone. Eventually, you will have one.
Yes, and it's a very good idea to get rid of them, right?
If you want to build on every square around your capital, it's a good a good thing to get rid of the barbarians, because they will prevent building around their space. If
Yeah,
they're
so your expansion will be made more difficult by them.
Yes, but the reward of attacking barbarian village
Camp, yeah,
is quite good.
satisfying. What is the typical reward? Resources or
Uh,
points?
in the difference of independent cities,
Yeah.
they don't give you hard resources.
Mm-hmm.
They give you reward. The difference is that you don't need to build any big number to carry the loot, so you will not need uh, wagons.
Yeah.
Yeah, supply
This
wagons.
is
You don't need supply wagons to bring the loot from barbarians. It's an instant reward that goes to your treasury in a
this is
form of
something
coffin.
good to know.
Yes.
Well, so just to make sure that we have gotten this clear, the barbarians are going to be at the in the highlight of some events next year.
For sure, but these are barbarians. They're unpredictable.
Yes, of course they are.
So we
Of
can
course.
expect anything from them.
Well, okay, so we tried to show you pretty much all the significant changes that we have implemented in the game in the last few days. We would be very, very glad to see your opinion on the changes. As I mentioned, this is Ivan, one of our game designers, one of the people behind the game and the changes that we are seeing currently. Hopefully, we are going to have such delight every time that we make changes to the game. And hopefully you're all going to like everything that we are doing and seeing how you have reacted so far. It seems this way. So we have a question here in chat, which is, let's see what it is. Can Will it be possible to change the capital
city?
to change? I think the idea is to change your capital to be not the village you start with, but a different one.
The layout
To
of
move
your
to move your capital, I guess.
yeah, I believe it's he's asking if it's possible to change the layout of your capital city or moving it around
In another province.
in another province in the world. Well, I don't think it will be possible for now, but well, we will see.
This is something we should
I personally don't know
definitely-
about something planned in this direction. As I say, we are a big team of designers, so from my knowledge, we
Yeah.
don't plan this.
Okay. Well, it was very, very, very nice to have you here and to go through the tutorial, to have a look at our brand new terrain and
Yeah,
to
to
even
rise one village.
demonstrate, yeah, to even
and
demonstrate, how the independent cities are growing as we attack them currently. As I mentioned, this is pretty much what we are here to do, what we have gathered for here today.
Yeah.
So hopefully you all liked what you saw, and we're going to try to keep you updated when we make even more changes. As we mentioned, with the start of 2015, we're going to implement even more things in the game. So stay tuned. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't. Keep an eye on our Facebook, of course, the official Imperia Online Facebook page.
Share your opinion there.
Share your opinion there.
with
Share your
us.
opinion
Give
here.
us ideas.
Yeah, of course. And
Everything.
we are going to try to keep you updated with the latest news and changes. This is pretty much everything for now. And we are going to see you pretty soon. Bye bye.